In this video, we will tackle about science, technology, and nation building. The development of science and technology in the Philippines has already come a long way. Many significant inventions and discoveries have been accomplished by or attributed to Filipinos. This chapter tackles how the development of science and technology affect the development of the Philippines as a nation. Let's have a brief historical background of science and technology in the Philippines. The history of science and technology in the Philippines started way back before the country gained its independence from their colonizers. There are two factors that influences the development of science and technology in the Philippines. We have internal influences and external influences. Internal influences include survival, culture, and economic activities. External influences include foreign colonizers, trades with foreign countries, and international economic demands. Science and technology may have significant impact on the lives of people and the development of the Philippine society. Improving the quality of science education still remains as a big challenge in the country. Now, let us discuss the antecedents, how technology is being imparted in the Philippines. Pre-colonial period. During this period, science and pre-Spanish Philippines is embedded in the way of life of the people. Science can be observed in the way they plant their crops that provide them food, taking care of animals to help them in their daily tasks and for food production, the way they interpret the movements of heavenly bodies to predict seasons and climates, and in organizing days into months and years. They use science in preparing soil for agricultural purposes, and they discovered the medicinal uses of plants. Technology in the Philippines is used by people in building houses, irrigations, and in developing tools that they can use in everyday life. They develop tools for planting, hunting, cooking, and fishing, for fighting their enemies during war or tribal conflicts, and for transportation. They also develop technologies in creating musical instruments, use of certain plants and herbs as medicines. They also made sophisticated designs of jewelry, ceramics, and metal tools. They do trading with China, Indonesia, Japan, and other neighboring countries. Now, let's go to colonial period. Spaniards. Life during the Spanish era, they brought with them their own culture and practices and slowly became modernized in terms of construction, using some engineering skills and tools. They established schools for boys and girls and introduced the concept of subjects and disciplines. Beginning of formal science and technology in the country, developed health and education system. The galleon trade has brought additional technology and development in the Philippines. Let's go to Americans. Americans have more influence in the development of science and technology in the Philippines compared to Spaniards. They established the public education system, improved engineering works and health of people, established a modern research university, created more public hospitals. Mineral resources were explored and exploited. Transportation and communication were improved. Researches were done to control malaria, cholera, and tuberculosis and other tropical diseases.